Hello and welcome. My name is Alan and we are back with more Know Your Members of Congress for the 119th Congress. Oh, goodness, excuse me. Today we are looking at Representative Salud Carbajal. Who is the representative for the 24th District of Fresno, which is along the coast of California, just northwest of Los Angeles. He is a Democrat, and before he took office, he was preceded in office by Lois Capps. Now, let's go ahead and look at who he is as an individual. He was born in Moroleon, Mexico on November the 18th, 1964. Earned a Bachelor of Arts from the University of California, Santa Barbara, California in 1990. Earned a Master's of Arts from Fielding Graduate University in Santa Barbara, California in 1994. Was a member of the U.S. Marine Corps Reserve from 1984 to 1992. Staff member for the Santa Barbara County, California Public Health Department. Staff member for Santa Barbara County, California Supervisor named Naomi Schwartz, 1993 to 2004. Before was a member of the Santa Barbara County, California Board of Supervisors, 2004 to 2016. Before being elected as a Democrat to the 115th and 4 following Congresses. So he is in term 5. Now, let's go ahead and look at the committees he is on. Okay. He is on the Committee on Agriculture. He is on the Committee on Armed Services, of which he's on the Subcommittee on Strategic Forces and the Subcommittee on Tactical Air and Land Forces. He's on the Committee on Transportation and Infrastructure, of which he's on the Subcommittee on Aviation, the Subcommittee on Coast Guard and Maritime Transportation, and the Subcommittee on Highways and Transit. Now, let's go ahead and look at the top 5 individual donors and contributors he had over this last election cycle. At the top, number 1, we have PG&E Corporation, or the Pacific Gas and Electric Company. It is an American investor-owned utility company that is headquartered at the Kaiser Center in Oakland, California, and provides natural gas and electricity to 5.2 million households in the northern 2/3 of California, from Bakersfield to northern Santa Barbara County, and northern Santa Barbara County, almost to the Oregon and Nevada state lines. It is overseen by the California Public Utilities Commission and is the leading subsidiary of the holding company PG&E Corporation, which has a market capitalization of $34.9 billion as of March the 10th, 2025. It was established on October 10th, 1905 from the merger and consolidation of predecessor utility companies, and by 1984 was the U.S.'s largest electric utility business. It is one of 6 regulated investor-owned utilities in California, and the other 5 are PacifiCorp, Southern California Edison, San Diego Gas and Electric, Bear Valley Electric, and Liberty Utilities. Altogether, they have donated $24,300, and once again, that's PG&E Corporation. Next, at number 2, we have Proctor Lane Investments. If they're the same ones, they're headquartered in Mercer Island, Washington, and are a privately owned company that specializes in establishing and operating service-based businesses in the Puget Sound area and along the West Coast. Its portfolio encompasses businesses such as All Star Auto Glass, East Side Mobile Auto Glass, Plima, Stop Bugging Me Pest Control, and J-Mar Contemporary Art. Additionally, the company offers strategic advisory services to startups like Sagely and provides comprehensive operational support across various business functions. Proctor Lane also manages a substantial investment portfolio along the fine art collection, ranked among the top 25 in the U.S. That was via Zoom Info. Via Crunchbase, located the same area, it provides accounting, logistics, marketing, legal counsel, PR, strategy, HR, property, and project management services. But yeah, that seems to be who they are. Altogether, they have donated $23,200. And once again, that's Proctor Lane Investments. Next, at number 3, we have Airline Pilots Association, the largest pilot union in the world, representing more than 79,000 pilots from 42 U.S. and Canadian airlines. It was founded on the 27th of July, 1931, and is a member of the AFL-CIO as well as the Canadian Labour Congress. It is known internationally as the US ALPA. ALPA is also a member of the IFALPA. The association has been a staunch proponent of the 1,500-hour rule, which requires pilots of commercial airlines to log 1,500 hours of flying before they can obtain their license, which is vastly higher than the rules in other countries and has substantially increased the cost and time for prospective pilots to obtain certification. Altogether, they have donated $20,000, and once again, that's the Airline Pilots Association. Next, at number 4, we have the National Association of Realtors, which is an American trade association for those who work in the real estate industry. And as of December 2023, it has over 1.5 million members, making it the largest trade association in the U.S., including its own institutes, societies, and councils involved in all aspects of residential and commercial real estate. The organization holds the trademark over the term realtor and also functions as a self-regulatory organization for real estate brokerage. It is headquartered in Chicago, Illinois, and was founded in 1908. Altogether, it has donated $20,000, and once again, that's the National Association of Realtors. Finally, in 5th, we have Northrop Grumman, which is headquartered in West Falls Church, Virginia, is an aerospace manufacturer active in the arms industry and the space industry. Its company is the fifth largest of the top 100 contractors of the U.S. federal government and receives over 2% of total spending by the federal government of the U.S. on contractors. The company's Aeronautic Systems Division, which is 29% of 2024 revenues, develops the B-21 Raider strategic bomber that can drop conventional and thermonuclear weapons. The B-2 Spirit strategic bomber, which will be replaced by the B-21. Fuselage production for the Lockheed Martin F-35 Lightning II Joint Strike Fighter and FA-18 Super Hornet. The Grumman E-2 Hawkeye Airborne Early Warning and Control. The MQ-4C Triton Unmanned Aerial Vehicle. The RQ-4 Global Hawk Surveillance Aircraft. And the NATO Alliance Ground Surveillance Force. The company's Defense Systems Division, which was 19% of 2024 revenues, designs the modernization of the Intercontinental Ballistic Missile System, including the LGM-35 Sentinel, the Integrated Air and Missile Defense Battle Command System, Venal Training, and the M1156 Precision Guidance Kit. The company's Mission Systems Division, which was 25% of 2024 revenues, creates military radar, sensors, and related products, including C-41 radar systems for air defense, airspace management radar systems such as AWACS, the multi-platform radar technology insertion program, night vision goggles, airport movement area safety system, and field surveillance systems like the Airborne Reconnaissance Low ARL. Tactical aircraft sensors include the AN/APG-68 radar, the AN/APG-80 active electronically scanned array radar, and the AN/APG-83 AESA radar upgrade for the F-16 Fighting Falcon, the AN/APG-77 AESA radar for the F-22 Raptor, the AN/APG-81 AESA radar for the F-35 Lightning II, and the AN/AAQ-37 electro-optical distributed aperture system for the F-35, and the APQ-164 passive electronically scanned array radar for the B-1 Lancer. Finally, the company's Space Systems Division, which was 27% of 2024 revenues, develops SATCOM communication satellites, next generation overhead persistent infrared satellites, the Cygnus uncrewed spacecraft motors for the NASA Space Launch System, the logistics support for the Lunar Gateway, graphite epoxy motor solid rocket boosters, and satellites for the Norwegian Space Agency. It was ranked 110th on the Fortune 500 list of America's largest corporations, and in 2024, 87% of the company's revenue came from the U.S. federal government, while 12% came from international sources. It was formed in 1994 through the merger of the Northrop Corporation and Grumman Aerospace. Altogether, it has donated $20,000. And once again, that's Northrop Grumman. Now let's look at the industry donors over the last election cycle. At the top, number one, we have retired, who altogether have donated $260,767. Next at number two, Democratic Liberal groups, who have donated $237,920. Next at number three, real estate, who have donated $106,735. Next at number four, transportation unions, who altogether have donated $84,812. And finally, in fifth, securities and investment, who altogether have donated $77,350. Now let's look at the donors at a glance. Individually, PG&E Corporation, I'm better with utilities, but still, I don't know. I just don't feel right about it. Proctor Lane Investments, ooh, not a big fan of these investment firms. Airline Pilot Association, good, great. You know, unions are absolutely fine with me, or trade associations, when you're actually doing something decent, something worthwhile. Unlike the other trade association we've got next, National Association of Realtors. Yeah. Realtors serve no real purpose. And finally, Northrop Grumman, boo, suck. Like I said, I don't like these big weapons manufacturers, especially when the great majority of what they produce is weapons. Industry-wise, retired, absolutely wonderful. Democratic Liberal groups, boo, suck. Real estate, ooh. Transportation unions, absolutely wonderful. Securities and investment, ooh. Pretty much a mixed bag. It's got some good, really good stuff, and then they got some really sucky stuff. Yeah. Just, yeah. Get rid of Northrop Grumman. Get rid of the Democratic Liberal groups. Just, you know, for the people. The lower classes, the middle classes, the working classes work for the fucking people. And it wouldn't be so bad. Anyway, this has been a look at Representative Salud Carbajal, who is the representative for the 24th District of California. As always, educate thyself, think, read, study, learn. Someone tells you something you have trouble believing, ask them to cite their sources. I'll be putting my links and sources in the description box below the video. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Until then, later.